My name is Harleaux, and I've been an author for 5 years. My first poetry book was Blurred Vision in 2011. Then in 2013, I released Hindsight 2020. And then the following year after that, I released my third poetry book, which is Honesty Box. And I just put out my first novel last year. It's called Fortune Cookie. And I have a publishing company as well. It's called Seven Sign Publishing.
So what made you decide to get into poetry?
To not punch people or punch a wall or something. That's what it was, really. I mean, I always loved poetry, but it was just really to get a lot of negative feelings out. And I just stacked up so many. I had, 50, 100, 300. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to take some of these and put them out in the book, and maybe it'll help other people that's going through some of the same things.
Now, you say you have a publishing company. Okay, what inspired you to start your own publishing company?
Well, I self-published my first book, and so many people came up to me after that, and they would say, oh, I really wish that, I had somebody to help me write my story or a way to get my book out. So I kept hearing that so much, I decided, okay, why not set up a publishing company where authors can get their books out. It's affordable. I don't do any post-printing royalties or anything like that. So it's just basically a way for them to get their book to the printed stage or either to the ebook stage.
Okay, so how many authors are you working with, with your publishing company?
With John Patrick Adams, he's one of the authors that I have that has two books published already. Another lady named Shirley Thomas, who's based out of Houston. I'm working on 2 other authors. I can't really say right now because their books aren't out yet, but they will be out next year. One is a children's book, and another one is kind of it's a spiritual book, but it's like a good versus evil almost. So it's her talking about the non-spiritual side and the spiritual, but it's in one book. So it's like battling personalities almost.
So what advice would you give up-and-coming authors that's somebody thinking about writing, and what kind of advice would you give them?
Okay, I would say first of all, you definitely have to have a passion for it, because I think if you're in this business to just make money, I don't think that's the right thing. You have to have a passion for writing, and whatever it is, use that to drive you. Nowadays you don't have to have a traditional publishing deal, so some people wait years and years for that. Maybe try their route first, but if it doesn't work, then self-publish. Do your research, and I would just say just do it that way. Yeah, but don't give up.
Okay, so how can people get your books and find out more about you? Because I know that social media is big, so tell us kind of your social media handle.
Okay, sure. Well, definitely here today, so everybody that's here in Memphis today, you definitely come out, BWABC, and definitely get the books here. And also social media, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. The handle there is Poetic, it's PEAUXETIC. And then you can also find me on Facebook, Poetic Expressions. And my website is www.poeticexpressions.com. And again, that's PEAUXETIC. You can get actually all of these books there, not just mine, but John's books as well as Shirley's books. So any book published under Seven Sign, you can find on my website or on Barnes & Noble online, Amazon, there too. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any other future projects coming out? Okay.
Yes, next year is going to be really busy because I have 2 authors that are coming out with books next year. And then I have 2 books coming out next year. One is a poetry book called Stingrays, and I have another follow-up novel to Fortune Cookie, and it's called No Cream in the Middle.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, thank you, and we appreciate you giving us your time. Okay, thank you.